Hello, everybody. My name is Rachel Sumner, and tonight we are going to have a wonderful show. I am the coordinator of the School of Music, and tonight's show is all about the School of Music and the teachers of the School of Music. I'm gonna wait a little bit and vamp so people can join the stream because it takes a little bit of time for people to log on. But just so you know a little bit about Passim, we are a nonprofit organization, and we've been streaming most every night. We've been streaming music, folk music of all sorts, and we've been sustaining ourselves and sustaining artists all around through your wonderful donations. So thank you guys so much for keeping us here. Tonight we've got a suggested donation of $15, and you can go find the link to donate at passim.org/stream. So please and thank you guys so much for keeping us afloat and keeping the instructors afloat. So a little bit about the School of Music. It's been around for 20 years, and we have programming every so often. So we're about to start our Fall 1 semester, and that's going to begin September 8th. We are so excited to share our talented instructors. In fact, we've got almost all of our instructors playing tonight for you, and they're going to talk about their classes and tell you a little bit more about what you'll be learning. So if you're interested in seeing an entire list of our classes and workshops, please go to passim.org/classes, and you'll find all of that information there. We're going to bring on our Celtic ensemble instructors, Yann and Christine Delphine Hedden. They're going to play a tune for you guys and tell you a little bit about the Celtic ensemble. Hi, Christine and Yann.
Hey, Rachel. Good to see you.
Good to see you. All right. Thank you, guys. I'm turning it over to you.
Awesome. Well, we are Christine and Yann, and we'll be teaching the Celtic ensemble in a very safe and socially distant way. You can follow it from the comfort of your own home. And
I'll be teaching some tunes, the Celtic and Irish vein, and some ornamentation for playing those tunes. And Yann will
I'll hopefully we get a few guitar players or accompanists of any sort. In fact, all of you will be accompanists. We'll try to talk about harmony and chords and song. Even if you're a fiddle player, there's always little chords you can play. So we'll try to put music together, sets of music. Christine will teach you some tunes, and hopefully by the end of the session, you guys will have a good little repertoire of set of Irish and other Celtic tunes, perhaps. What else is there to say?
I think that's pretty much.
Should we play? Okay.
Yeah. So we'll play you a set of tunes now, and hope to see you in the fall.
You want to learn the tunes?
Yeah. So the first tune is a jig called "The Sunny Hills of Barra" by John Dwyer, and then the second tune is one of mine, and then the last tune is called "Black Pats" by the great Tommy Peoples.
Yes. thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hope to see you on some Monday nights and play tunes with you all. Have a great concert.
That was Christine and Yann, the Celtic Ensemble instructors. Be sure to check out their class Monday nights, 8 o'clock p.m. And the nice thing is, you can enroll if you're anywhere in the world. It's online, so 8 p.m. Eastern time. Please check that class out. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you both for playing, social distanced. And all. That's so wonderful. Up next, we've got a wonderful, wonderful instructor who's been here with us for, we just celebrated her 20th year. It's so very exciting. Please welcome Janet Feld.
Hello.
Hi, Janet. Can you tell us a little bit about what your classes are?
Well, I'm teaching 5 levels of guitar. Guitar 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Guitar 1 is for people who have never played guitar before. Maybe you've never played a musical instrument before. And Guitar 2 focuses on finger picking mostly, although we do some strumming patterns. And I like teaching people how to play a B7 chord. And Guitar 3 is your first coffee date with bar chords. Guitar 4 is moving on to drinks after work with bar chords. And the Guitar 5 is a bridge into solid intermediate playing. If you've never played the guitar before and you're interested in Guitar 1, by the end of the first class, I'll have you playing 3 chords, a strum pattern, and slowly but surely you'll be able to play a song. And usually my students look at me when I say that and think, is she high? But actually, you will be able to do it. But you don't have to take my word for it. Come join us. And so I'm going to play a song that I just released on my last album last November. And this is a song I wrote in the middle of the night. I was on Facebook and, with my laptop on my chest, and a friend of mine had posted a picture of his car dashboard, and it had a picture of a little Buddha on it. And the Buddha is drinking a cup of coffee and talking on the telephone. And I typed in the messages, I said, who's the Buddha talking to? And as soon as I typed that, then this song kind of came in whole. So. Who's the Buddha talking to? He's talking on the phone. Who's the Buddha talking to? He's talking on the phone. Jesus, Moses, Joan of Arc, and Muhammad too. Maybe sharing deepest thoughts with him this afternoon. Could be Lao Tzu talking all about the Tao Te Ching, or Lilith on the stars and the phases of the moon. Oh, who's the Buddha talking to? He's talking on the phone. Who's the Buddha talking to? He's talking on the phone. Throughout time when the prophets were called to lead, they took a leap of faith with no guarantees. Every time, every one of them questioned the divine, then chose to show us how to walk in love and peace. So who's the Buddha talking to? He's talking on the phone. Who's the Buddha talking to? He's talking on the phone. So everyone is worthy to heal someone in need. Every day it can be you who gets to plant the seed. An act of kindness seems so small, but is bigger than the sea. When someone pays it forward and it ripples endlessly, ripples endlessly, ripples endlessly. Oh, who's the Buddha talking to? He could be talking to you. Who's the Buddha talking to? He could be talking to you. Who's the Buddha talking to? He could be talking to you. Who's the Buddha talking to? He could be talking to you. 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 All right. I hope you enjoy the rest of the players. It's a real honor to get to teach with such a fine crew, and I've taken a bunch of these classes too when I've had the time to do it, and all the cool people come and study at the Passim School of Music. So come join the other cool people. Hope to see you in one of my classes.
Thank you so much, Janet. That song is so catchy. I love that song so much. People go check out Janet's classes. They often sell out. So register today. Run, don't walk. She's got classes Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday nights at various times. Just go to passim.org/classes and you'll see all of them listed there. And I do have to give a little bit of a shout out to Janet because she was the inspiration for tonight's showcase. She emailed saying, hey, what if we have like a song exchange with everybody, all the instructors, just to say hi and to feel that sense of community. And I was like, how about we make this a whole show? So thank you, Janet, for the inspiration. This is such a treat getting to enjoy all of the instructors' wonderful talents. Up next, we've got a video from Louise Bicken and Ethan Satyawan. Louise teaches beginning fiddle, and Ethan Satyawan teaches our mandolin classes. So I'm going to let them explain a little bit more about their classes to you.
Hello, my name is Ethan Satyawan, and I'm teaching both beginning and intermediate mandolin at Club Passim this coming fall semester. And I'd love to have you join us, whether you've been in the class before or if just check out the mandolin for the first time. We'll be sure to have a lot of fun playing with the mandolin.
And I'm Louise Bicken. I'm from Orkney in the north of Scotland. And I have been having a great time teaching beginning fiddle the past 2 semesters, and we'll be doing again in the fall. So we'll be learning fiddle tunes from Orkney and Shetland and all across Scotland, and some tunes from Ireland, maybe Cape Breton, Scandinavia, some old time tunes, just a good range of things. So yeah, join me for beginning fiddle.
We'll play a tune called The Sound of Sleep for a little bit.
Yeah, this is a tune from the west of Scotland. So, yeah.
Thank you.
That was Louise Bacon and Ethan Satiowan. Ethan has mandolin classes, both beginner and intermediate, happening on Tuesday nights. Beginner is at 6:30, and the intermediate class is at 8 o'clock. And then Louise has her beginning fiddle class on Thursday at 6:30. So check those out at passim.org/classes, and you'll be able to find those and register for them. Up next, we have the wonderful Stash Weislouch. He's going to talk a little bit about the bluegrass ensemble and old time ensemble that he runs with Brittany Carlson. Hey, Stash.
Hey, Rachel, how you doing?
Good, thanks. Thanks for coming up on here and playing the tune.
Oh, absolutely. You'd like me to play a tune now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, well, me and Brittany, we run the Bluegrass and Old Time Ensemble. We get together every week in both respective ensembles, and it's a great way to get to know the material, the repertoire. So we send between 12 and 15 tunes per class for the 6-week duration. We try to really make it a cumulative thing, so by the end you'll be leaving with 12 to 15 tunes in each genre, whether it's bluegrass or old time. And when this all ends, you'll have some stuff that you can bring to, the local old time or bluegrass jam. And I thought it'd be nice to play one of the samples from our last semester, which was a Stanley Brothers tune in the bluegrass ensemble. So we do put a big emphasis in checking out the tradition, the things where the music really came from. And this song is great. It's called The Lonely Tombs. It's pretty lonesome, but the Stanley Brothers, it's lonesome, it's sad, but it's triumphant music also. So this is The Lonely Tombs. We'd normally practice this with some harmony vocals. And then, we all take turns. You could put the mute button on and practice taking breaks, taking solos of the tune. Hope you'll join us. Here's a little sample. I was strolling one day in a lonely graveyard when a voice from the tomb seemed to say, I once lived as you lived, walked and talked as you talked, but from earth I was soon called away. Oh, those tombs, lonely tombs, seem to say in a low, gentle tone, oh, how sweet is the rest in that beautiful heavenly home. Might do a turnaround here. When I came to the place where my mother was laid, and in silence I stood by her tomb, and her voice seemed to say in a low, gentle tone, I am safe with my Savior at home. Oh, those tombs, lonely tombs, seem to say in a low, gentle tone, oh, how sweet is the rest in that beautiful heavenly home. Every voice from the tomb seemed to whisper and say, living man, you must soon follow me. And I thought as I looked on those cold marble slabs, what a dark, lonesome place that must be. It's kind of like a call and response. Oh, those tombs, lonely tombs, seem to say in a low, gentle tone, oh, how sweet is the rest in that beautiful heavenly home. My favorite thing about the Zoom ensemble is that then you can mute and do whatever weird kind of stuff you want to do. So you just be like, but usually we keep the mute button on for that one. Hope you'll join me and Brittany in the Bluegrass and Old Time Ensemble this fall. Thanks so much for having me, Rachel, and so nice to see everybody playing their tunes tonight.
Stash Weisludge, everybody, showing us what goes on behind the mute button. That was amazing. Be sure to check out his bluegrass ensemble and old time ensemble that he runs with Brittany Carlson on Wednesday nights at passim.org/classes. Just want to thank Stash for taking a moment. He's making a very big move to the West Coast right now, and thank you for taking a moment out of your busy moving schedule to come and play, and we really appreciate you as a teacher, and we're so glad that we get to keep you on as a teacher thanks to Zoom. So thank you, Stash. All right, next we've got the fabulous Rosa Elena Rivera, and she teaches private voice lessons on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesday nights. Rosa, can you tell us a little bit more about your private voice lessons, please?
Hi, Rachel. Hi, everyone. So basically, it's a private voice lesson is designed to help you with your voice, whatever you want to sing. It's not what I would like to sing, it's what you would like to sing. My taste into the choice of the songs does not matter. The whole point is making sure that you are singing what you want to sing. If you want to join the Celtic ensemble or the old time bluegrass, if you want to sing along with while you're playing mandolin or fiddle or guitar, it's an excellent place to start. Like I said, I'm a classically trained singer, but I don't make everybody sing whatever I want to, or want you to sing whatever you want to, and in the style you want to, with the making sure that you are singing with your best and your healthiest voice ever. So I thought I will sing something that I've sang most of my life. I grew up in Mexico City, and even though I've been here for 20 years, I grew up singing this at home with my family, and it's a very traditional song that we sing for happy birthdays, anniversaries, anything that you have to commemorate. It's between a celebration and a happy birthday song, so I hope you like it. And I should probably take a guitar with Janet with this. Momento grato y feliz, hoy que te vengo a ver. quisiera del ave sus trinos gorjear y con sus cantares venirte a saludar. Momento grato y feliz, hoy que te vengo a ver, no más te vengo a decir que goces de mucho placer. En este día gozarás de ventura, dulce calma, que yo con el alma te deseo felicidad. Deja que mi alma te cante con ternura y dulce calma, que yo con el alma te deseo felicidad. Que yo con el alma te deseo felicidad. I hope to see you this fall. I have private lessons Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. So if you are interested in trying out anything, singing, to join just with your voice or to sing along with an instrument, please join us.
Thank you so much, Rosa Elena. That was so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Everybody, do yourself a favor and take private voice lessons with Rosa Elena. Learn how to use your voice and use it in the most healthy way possible. It's so wonderful. You can find all of her classes Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesday nights. There are still openings for all of the days, a couple openings, at passim.org/classes. So check that out. Next, we're going to feature Cathy Mason and Steve Arkin. Cathy teaches our Advanced Fiddle Styles class, and Steve is our clawhammer teacher. He teaches beginning and intermediate banjo. They both teach on Thursday nights. So we're going to roll a video from them, and then we're going to invite them on and have them talk a little bit about their class.
Hi, next tune is Benton Flippin's wonderful version of Fisher's Hornpipe.
Not a tiny tune.
That was Cathy Mason and Steve Harkin. We're going to invite them on. That was video. We're going to invite them on live in person to talk a little bit about their classes. Hi, Cathy and Steve.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good.
Great.
We're taking turns.
We're going to take turns.
All right.
I'll start. So I'll talk a little bit about, I'm teaching two things, the advanced fiddle class and a workshop. So the class is ongoing and the workshop, the one-shot thing. And it's called advanced fiddle class. So this is for fiddlers who can play at a reasonable speed and have experience playing in one or more traditional fiddle styles, but who probably don't have much experience or no experience playing old-time fiddling, which is kind of different. And so we'll be exploring techniques such as bowing patterns and droning and rhythmic emphasis, phrasing, and a bunch of other subtleties that give this music its unique drive and energy. And I'll teach these techniques in the context of specific tunes. And each tune will feature particular stylistic elements, and then in subsequent tunes we'll add in new elements. And I demonstrate tunes phrase by phrase and provide a lot of opportunity for repetition and practice and time to answer questions. It's worked out really well in the online format so far, despite the limitations of that genre. And then I'll be teaching a workshop, which is about an hour. I think it's an hour and a half, and it's entitled Old Time Fiddling, Intro to Groove and Swing, which kind of sums it all up. This workshop's aimed at intermediate to advanced fiddlers who want to get a taste of the essence of old-time fiddling. So I'll be teaching the basic melodic structure of a tune or two, depending on how the time goes. And then we'll add in some of those rhythmic and bowing and melodic techniques that transform tunes from a series of mere notes to add animation and excitement. And amazingly, this can be done without written music. However, I know some people find that option is helpful, and it will be available as an adjunct. And in both the class and the workshops, I'll share exemplary recordings of this music and detailed notes on the history of old-time fiddling and playing techniques covered in the sessions. So that's kind of it, and I hope to see you all there. And I'm going to turn this over to Steve. Here you go.
Here we go. Okay, I'm Steve Arkin, and I'm teaching two classes as well, two full classes. Both are on the clawhammer style of banjo, which is one of them is for beginners and one is for the intermediate level. And if you don't know what the clawhammer style is, it's evolved from the original style played by enslaved Africans who were brought to this country from the Caribbean and directly from Africa in the late 18th century. They called it the stroke style, and it swept the country, became very popular in the 19th century. And it came back again with the folk revival. Pete Seeger was one of the people who made it popular. And today it's played by, traditional musicians, singer-songwriters, and rock musicians. And and people use it to accompany dances, ballads, play party songs, whatever kind of music they interest them. So my beginner class is for people with some prior experience playing any kind of musical instrument. It'll be preferable if they've already developed the ability to learn by ear, by demonstration and repetition. It's pretty common. There's not a lot of written sheet music for the banjo. People used to use tablature. It's out of fashion right now, and I don't personally like it. I think that if you're a slave to learning things from tablature and learning things by rote, you're going to lose the ability, most important ability, which is to play tunes that you've never heard before with people you never met before at festivals and parties and jams and bars and places like that. It's really good to develop your ear and to be able to play things spontaneously like that. Anyway, the intermediate class is for students who do have prior experience playing the banjo, whether in clawhammer or other styles like bluegrass, for example, and who want to learn the fine points of improving their tone, their rhythm, their speed, their phrasing, and their ability, most importantly, their ability to lock in with fellow musicians. In both of these classes, I'll share model recordings by excellent players, living and dead, along with detailed notes covering every aspect of clawhammer banjo. The maintenance, the banjo history, banjo resources, and everything else I could think of. I've taught these classes for Passim for a good while, and I know that students really enjoy them, and they often come back for more, and I guarantee that you would have a good time. Okay, and I look forward to seeing you there.
That was Cathy Mason and Steve Eric, and be sure to check out their classes and Cathy's workshop. Cathy's workshop is happening September 19th, and her classes take place on Thursday nights at 8 o'clock. Steve's classes take place on Thursdays as well, 6:30 for the beginning class and 8 o'clock for the intermediate. All right, now we're going to bring on the fabulous Liv Greene. She is our songwriting instructor at the club. Hi, Liv. How's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
So good. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Yeah. Excited to be playing. Should I talk a little bit about what I'm teaching first, or?
Yeah. Why don't you tell us about your classes?
Sure. So this will be my third consecutive semester teaching songwriting, and I teach two different levels. So I teach beginning songwriting, which is kind of an overview of the different elements of writing. We mainly focus on lyric writing, but we do get into harmony and melody a little bit. But just kind of giving, a baseline understanding of how to break down song structure and how to kind of steal fire, that's something I got from one of my teachers I've had in the past, Mark Simos, but steal inspiration from, artists that really inspire you and use them as models. And then I also teach intermediate songwriting, which is mainly a writing-based class. So we're going to be doing a lot of exercises. So that's a really fun one if you've got a little bit of writing under your belt and just kind of want a place to play around. And we also dive into some topics as well, but it is a lot more writing. And you can read more about those on the website. I'm teaching beginning on Mondays at 8. And intermediate at Tuesdays. So I'm going to go ahead and play a song I wrote on the clawhammer banjo, or playing clawhammer banjo, kind of convenient that I went right after Steve. But this is a song I wrote a couple years ago called New York's Arms. I'm going to pop my headphones off to play it. All right. I opened up the window fool for those that don't deserve your love. Cities you've never been to. I've done the first of these where you've shown me the cards, but I can't say it's done me harm. All the wanderlust and getting lost, 'cause I saw these rivers shining like the promise of a new love I'll probably miss on down the line. And I may falter before the stone of steel altar, but I know it's gonna be easier to move on the further that I go. And you heard me, there's no doubt about it. I tried and tried and I can't find a single way around. And I could go back to Boston, but it wouldn't be the same. Now I've seen these rivers shining bright, and I saw you in the arms of another that night. And I may fail, set sail, but I know it's gonna be easier to move on, easier to move on, easier to move on the further that I go. Great, thank you.
Liv, just tearing my heart apart over here. Everybody should absolutely take songwriting classes with Liv because, you know, I would love to write a song half as good as that. Oh my gosh. Please, everybody, also check it out. She put out a record. It's really, really fabulous, and that song is on it. The record is called Every Bright Penny. So go listen to that and register for Liv's class. We've got some really great songwriting workshops coming up too. We've got the Song Doctor is coming. Freebo is teaching that, where he listens to your songs and he gives some the Freebo touches, he says, some advice. And also we've got a workshop with Sadie Gustafson-Zook. She's doing a workshop called Crafting an Honest Song. These are happening in September. It's going to be part of a Songwriting Sundays series, so stay tuned for that. Sadie could not join us, but she also has a really wonderful class that she's going to do again. It's called Beginning Jazz Ensemble, and that is on Wednesdays at 6:30. So be sure to check that out. Everything is right here. Passim.org/classes. There we go. I'm pointing to it now. All right, next we've got the fabulous Maxfield Anderson. This is his second semester teaching. Hey, Max, good to see you.
Good to see you too, Rachel.
Tell us about your class, Instrumental Tune Writing.
So, just to get the differentiation out there in front of us, I'm teaching a tune writing class, which is kind of the other side of songwriting. So, Liv's songwriting class, focusing a lot on lyrics and that kind of thing. And this tune writing class is going to be focusing on instrumental music, also called tunes. So every week we're going to look at different parts of tune writing. So melody and form and rhythm and chords and different ways to gather seeds for your tune and kind of develop them into fully grown tunes. And we're going to do that by listening to a bunch of different great tune writers and great tunes that kind of exemplify these different things that we're talking about every week. And then at the end of that, we're going to take that information and we're going to go home and we're going to write our own tunes. So in our last semester, we had a 6-week course, and there was 6 of us total. And I think we ended up writing over 30 tunes in the 6-week period. So if you enjoy writing, we're going to be doing a lot of it. Just to give you a little taste of what we do in the class, I'm going to play a traditional tune called Old Joe Clark, and we we analyzed this one and we kind of picked it apart, and we found that there's a lot of repetition in this. So let me play this for you real quick. So yeah, we took that tune and we broke it down, we put it back together, and this was my tune for that week. This one's called King Liz. If you want to know how we got from Old Joe Clark to this tune, then you should definitely take the class. It's going to be Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. Hope you guys like the tune. Thanks, folks. That was King Liz. Once again, I'm teaching my class on Wednesday nights at 6:30. So if you want to know how we got from Old Joe Clark to that, sign up. I'll see y'all there.
That's Maxfield Anderson, everybody. Crazy to think that he just picked up the banjo like a couple months ago. That's wild. If you want to have a good time writing tunes, then you have to sign up for his class. It's Wednesday nights at 6:30. So if you've ever taken classes at Passim, you may know that there are a lot of stairs that you have to climb in order to get to our classrooms. Now, that has kind of affected our programming a little bit in that we haven't ever really had a bass class because it is so hard to get gigantic upright basses up, I don't know, 4 flights of stairs. So now that everything is online, we've taken full advantage of that. And last semester, we introduced a brand new class called The Basics, American Roots, Bass Fundamentals. And the incredible Nelson Williams has been teaching that, and he's going to bring the class around again. Nelson, hello. Hello. He's in Louisiana right now. So how are things down there?
Hello. Well, I guess half the state we're okay. I guess you guys have been following news. Hurricane Laura passed through the state yesterday, and so where I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, but I live in New Orleans now. And so that side of Louisiana, which is usually the side of Louisiana always gets hit, is fine. But the western side, that's close to Texas, took a lot of the brunt of it. But me personally, I'm doing great.
Well, we're so happy to see you, and we're happy that you're okay. And thank you so much for joining. And tell us a little bit more about your class.
Yeah, so this class I'd like to say is bit technique, a bit of technique, a bit of theory, and then kind of just a survey of the bassist role in various roots music traditions. So particularly in the class, we take a really big look at old time, Cajun, and blues. And then from each one of those, we talk about a bit of bass technique. I find that the bass, or is upright bass or electric, there's a lot of hesitation kind of learning how to really move throughout the instrument. And so we kind of learn our way around the instrument a bit. And then from there, we look at different songs, different tunes, both like early recordings of all the roots traditions we're going over, and then also kind of modern takes by modern musicians and bands on how that tradition tunes on until today. And so if that's it, my bandmate James is here.
Hi, I'm James.
And so we're gonna play a song of his called Northbound.
It's a lot of directions.
Yeah,
southbound. I have a northbound and a southbound. It can get real confusing with something.
But it's basically a Western waltz, which I say is very closely related to how you play an old time waltz, and we're just gonna go for it.
Yeah, here it is. There's a river runs with current that flows between us. As the sun sets softly on the levee as it turns to dust. I'm reminded of places we've walked near the bank downtown. Not knowing directions, but content in the places we found. And it's been quite a while since I walked those same streets. And about her I wonder, does she think about me? But no matter what you do, water flows down straight. Even if I needed her, she'd be much too busy for me. So I learned the meaning of freedom sitting under a willow. Hearing words in the silence as the soft and gentle wind blows. I still wonder about the lover that I knew. The same guy who knows me is watching out for you. But no matter what you do, time along. I feel whole in who I am. So is loving her so wrong. So I dream most nights, just pondering and reminiscing. Asking God, why do I feel like something is missing? Cause when around friends, I know it's somewhere I belong. But when I'm home alone, I sit here missing my dog. But no matter what you do, time still moves along. All my friends I knew so well, they're all getting married and gone. But it's been quite a while since my feet have rustled in dead leaves. But soon I'll start hiking, still wondering, does she think about me?
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. That was beautiful. A Western Waltz was exactly what I needed. Beautiful song, James. Thank you. And beautiful playing, Nelson. Everybody sign up for Nelson's bass class. You won't regret it. You don't have to take the bass up, 10 flights of stairs. It's going to be great. It's on Monday nights at 6:30. Thank you so much, Nelson and James.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Rachel.
All right, everybody. We've got a brand new class, something that we've never done before, and I'm so excited about it. This new class is going to happen Thursday morning at 10:30 a.m. It is a family class. It's called Little Roots Family Music. And Maggie Shar is here. She's going to talk about the class that she's teaching with Annie Lynch. Hey, Maggie, how's it going?
Hi, Rachel. Thanks for having us. We're really excited to be part of the Passim School of Music. I'll tell you a little bit about what we're going to do. So Annie and I do classes for kids birth to about 5 or 6 years old. And it's a super interactive, super hands-on, fun musical experience, even through the internet. We use a lot of props that you can find in your kitchen, such as spice jar for shakers. Each song that we do has some kind of activity that goes along with it. So we might have 2 wooden spoons for rhythm sticks, some hiding for toddlers. Who doesn't love a hiding song? We do some pots and pans jam every time. Do some drum songs, work on rhythm. We really try to develop early music skills and language skills through music, and also have a lot of fun dancing, and it's super fun. And our music is based in folk and traditional music, old time and roots, and we do a lot of original songs also. So we do that. We do sing-alongs. We do call and response songs. We do stories, puppets, crankies. We try to keep it really kind of fast-paced for those short attention spans for the tiny little people. And then we always finish every class with a quiet song. So I'll play you a quiet song that we might do in the class. This is a version of Say Darlin' Say, which is an old-time tune. It's so nice to be among so many banjo players tonight. Underneath the old oak tree, say, darling, say, living in the holler in the old oak tree, children bouncing on daddy's knee, say, darling, say. Hush, little baby, don't say a word, mama's gonna buy you my kingbird, say, darling, say. If that mockingbird don't sing, mama's gonna buy you a diamond ring, say, darling, say. If that diamond ring turns brass, mama's gonna buy you a looking glass, say, darling, say. If that looking glass gets broke, mama's gonna buy you a billy goat, say, darling, say. If that billy goat won't pull, mama's gonna buy you a garden bull, say, darling, say. If that garden bull turn over, mama's gonna buy you a dog named Rover, say, darling, say. If that dog named Rover won't bark, mama's gonna buy you a horse and cart, say, darling, say. And if that horse and cart fall down, you'll be the sweetest baby around, say, darling, say. See you on Thursday mornings.
Maggie Shar, she's going to be teaching with Annie Lynch. They're going to do Thursday mornings, 10:30 a.m. Class called Little Roots Family Music. That sounds like so much fun. I cannot lie, I've definitely used red pepper flakes as a shaker for demos before, so that's really fabulous and resourceful and sounds like so much fun. So everybody go check that out. You can get more information on it and register at passim.org/classes. All of our fall 1 semester classes are listed there. Things are starting after Labor Day, right after Labor Day, so make plans to sign up and take a 6-week course and learn something new. Up next, we have the fabulous Lloyd Thayer. He's teaching 2 classes. One is the Introduction to Harmonica, and then he's going to teach a blues ensemble prep class. Can you tell us a little bit more about that, Lloyd? Good to see you.
Hi, Rachel. I am teaching, let's see, so the Intro to Harmonica class is open to anyone. No experience is necessary. We'll start at the very beginning and work our way along. The blues ensemble class, normally in a face-to-face setting, we would be sitting around, 8 of us in a small space and playing blues songs together. What we're doing over Zoom is we'll probably just take a tune and break it down, maybe look at where it came from, take a song like Walking Blues, listen to the first version of it that we know of that was recorded in 1930 by Son House, and trace its evolution through to Muddy Waters, Robert Johnson, blah, blah, blah. And we'll work on different instruments. If you're a guitar player, we'll do the pentatonic scale. That kind of stuff. We'll learn how to play guitar a little bit. If you're a harmonica player in the blues ensemble, anything with strings on it, we'll try to cover it and make it fit in a blues context. Is that enough talking? Okay. I'm just going to play a song. How's that? Okay, great. I'm going to play a medley of tunes based on D. Ford Bailey's 1927 recordings and a little bit of Palmer Maccabee, Poor Boy Blues, as well as whatever else I can come up with. This would be stuff that would be aspirational for the beginning class. At the beginning class, we're gonna get a good single note. But anyway, for now, let's play a little 1920s harmonica. So that's what that is.
Lloyd there, everybody. Thank you so much. Hey, you've got a thing tomorrow, right?
Oh, that's so great. Yeah, and let's talk about my other classes, which is Introduction to the Cane. I'll be teaching at Berkeley School of Music this fall. I have a gig tomorrow night. Based on my T-shirt, "Loud is more good," and I'm going to be playing. I'm going to be playing in honor of anybody who's played at Club Passim since 1958. We've all had pretty much the same dream when we get on that stage, which is that we're going to look out and there's going to be literally no one in the room. I'm going to make that dream come true tomorrow night. I'm going to get up there, and hopefully I won't be in a cold sweat. And I'm going to play for about an hour to a room full of emptiness. And a couple of my students are going to join me, Megan and Audrey Mendenhall, on a couple of tunes. And they're really great young people. They're 14 and 16 years old. So thank you for remembering that, Rachel. I was supposed to remember it, but now that I'm old, I can't remember anything.
Well, I'm so excited for your live stream tomorrow. Everybody come back here tomorrow and see Lloyd in the club playing music for you. Also, where do you get that instrument? Where is that from?
From Southeast Asia. This one is actually from Cambodia. Thailand, they have them. You have to know someone and then go through, it's a challenge.
That sounds amazing. Everybody, if you want to see some instruments you've never seen before, tune in tomorrow for Lloyd's.
This is related to the harmonica because it's a free reed instrument. There are two kind of reed instruments. Fixed reeds you can only blow, right? But in harmonica you can breathe in or out and get notes both ways, and it's the same with this.
Very cool. Lloyd there, everybody. He is teaching harmonica Thursday nights, 6:30, and a blues ensemble prep class at 8 o'clock. You can register for those right now at passim.org/classes. All right, next we've got Avi Soloway. He could not be here right now because he's playing to a sold-out show, socially distanced, we've been assured. But he sent us a little video where he talks about his two classes, The Songs of John Prine, which is taking place Monday nights at 6:30, and the Trad Folk and Rad Americana ensemble that he teaches with Kathleen Parks, and that's on Tuesday nights at 6:30. So I'm going to let Avi take it away.
Hello, friends. My name is Avi Soloway from the band Billy Wilder. Glad to be with you tonight virtually. I actually have my first show since the pandemic hit tonight, so I couldn't be with you live streaming, but I'm happy to share some music and tell you a little bit about the classes I'll be teaching this semester at Club Passim. I'll be teaching Monday nights the songs of John Prine, one of my personal heroes. We'll learn a breadth of his repertoire and celebrate the spirit of John Prine through his beautiful and timeless songs. And I'll also be teaching the Trad Folk and Rad Americana ensemble Tuesday nights with Kathleen Parks from the band Twisted Pine, a good friend and a great musician. And we will cover a wide range of American music under the umbrella of folk music, including gospel, Cajun, blues, country, a little bit of rock and roll, you name it. It's a great time. We've really been enjoying these virtual semesters to wait for our musical community to come together, bring out our instruments, and learn together. Even if we're separated physically, the music transcends these boundaries, and it's been a great experience. Hope you could join us. I would love to play you a John Prine song. This is called All the Best. I wish you love and happiness. I guess I wish you all the best. I wish you don't do like I do. You never fall in love with someone like you. 'Cause if you felt just like I did, you'd probably walk around the block like a little kid. But kids don't know, they can only guess how hard it is to wish you happiness. Say that love is like a Christmas card. Decorate the tree, throw it in the yard. It decays and dies, and snowmen melt. I once knew love, I knew how love felt. Yeah, I knew love, love knew me. And when I walked, love walked with me. And I got no hate, and I got no pride. I got so much love that I just can't hide. drive a Chevy, say you drive a Ford, you say you drive around the town till you just get bored. Then you change your mind, something else to do, and your heart gets bored with your mind and it changes you. It's a doggone shame, it's an awful mess. I wish you love, wish you happiness. I wish you love, wish you happiness. I guess I wish you all the best. Hey! Much love, y'all. Hope to see you this semester. Peace.
Avi Soloway teaching the Songs of John Prine class, Monday nights, 6:30 p.m., and the Trad Folk and Rad Americana ensemble with Kathleen Parks on Tuesday nights at 6:30 p.m. Definitely go check that out. Those classes, the seats go fast, so be sure to save your spot. We are nearing the end of the night. We've got two more folks for you, two more instructors. This has been so much fun to get to see everybody. It's been a while. I miss seeing everybody in the classrooms and all that, but this is really nice that we all get to connect in this way. I'm going to bring up Bertrand Lawrence, who is teaching the Intro to Fingerstyle Guitar and the Advanced Fingerstyle Guitar classes. Hi, Bertrand.
Hello everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Good.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about your classes and then play us a tune, please?
Sure. Well, there's very many different approach to learning fingerstyle, meaning, learning how to extract as much music you can to just one chord. And I thought in the past that we would approach the first, one finger at a time, see how much music can we make with just the thumb. And that includes strumming. And then, of course, two fingers. It's amazing, actually, how much fun we can have with just two fingers. A lot of the great fingerstyle players out there have just basically thumb and index, Merle Travis, Reverend Gary Davis, and many others. And it's kind of like, earlier we saw this great demonstration of claw hammer. So a lot of this technique is actually applied to two fingers and then three fingers. Things get a little more complex, maybe a little richer. And then there's this full-fledged four-finger technique, which enables you to sound a little bit like a piano. You have all of those notes coming out at you at once. So I thought that was maybe a good place to start. Start simple and easy and add one finger at a time. And of course, we want to talk about the fretboard, the other hand, right? So because we want to be two-handed guitar players. But anyway, here's a little tune, maybe in the Merle Travis style, or I've had so many tunes like vying for competition for tonight. So much music, so little time. Here's a Merle Travis tune. Here we go. So this is just an example of a Nashville style, and of course we want to talk about the style that closely associated to folk music. That's a classic, right? So the two levels, I address those two levels in terms of how many chords do you know and how much experience you have on a guitar. Because we want to feed the striking hand with the fretting hand. You know, the analogy I have is the hand that strikes the string, which is the focus of this fingerstyle class, is like the waiters in a restaurant. It serves the music that has been chosen. It serves the food that has been cooked up or chosen by the fretting hand. So we want to create a nice theme. And in order to do that, I think it's very important to introduce notions of how this neck is organized. And you can be a complete beginner and start making music once you understand a little bit about the organization. So on two strings, I've developed a series of exercises that are called verti-scales. Basically, it's vertical scales. And those are easy, and they only requires one finger per each hand, for example. Right? Just learn one simple scale and you can really expand and explore the fingerboard vertically with just one finger, and basically feed the striking hand some interesting texture. So that's one of the concepts I like to bring in the class. That said, every class is different because every group is different in my experience. I've been teaching at Passim for about 10 years now. And I've learned that it's good to be prepared, but also good to be wide open to the uniqueness of the groups and the individuals that will join us for the class. So I try to keep a keen ear on what people like, what levels they are, and the tastes. So we can also do basic blues, you know. So we have 2 fingers, 3 fingers. So I've developed a lot of material to teach fingerstyle over the years.
Awesome. Thank you, Bertrand, so much for giving us a taste of what you're going to be teaching. That's really fabulous. And thank you for performing for us.
Oh, you're welcome. That was just a little sample, but really a pleasure. Thank you for putting this together. It's a real treat to feel that this community is still alive and in a way branching out more than ever. It's quite stunning. So thank you very much for allowing me to be part of it.
Thank you so much for being a part of the community, Bertrand. Everybody go sign up for Bertrand's classes. He's got Intro to Fingerstyle Guitar and Advanced Fingerstyle Guitar, and you can learn more about that at passim.org/classes. Along with, you'll be able to find our entire fall 1 semester, our classes and our workshops. Well, we are winding up the night, and we are going to have our vocal harmony ensemble instructors, Emily Baker and Chris Sartori, bring it on home for us. So, hey, Emily. Hey, Chris.
Hey. Hey, how are ya?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Doing well. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, it looks really like romantic where you are. It's like very beautiful. That explains it. Well, all right. Can you tell us a little bit more about your class and play us a tune?
Yeah, totally. So So we teach the vocal harmony class together, and basically it's a space for beginners to intermediate learners to train their ear to deconstruct harmonies and just to be able to hear each individual note within a harmony, how to create them and how to arrange them. We generally start with simpler tunes. Sometimes, it's oftentimes a song that most people know already. And then we'll start to get to a little bit more complex harmonies, but always stay within the realm that's comfortable for the cohesive group. So yeah, that's just a little taste of our vocal harmony class and what we do there. And we are going to play a song now.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here goes nothing. Oops. You and I, we made a vow, for better or for worse. Can't believe you let me down, but the proof is in the way it hurts. For months on end, I've had my doubts, denying every fear. I wish this would be over now, but I know that I still need you here. You say I'm crazy, 'cause you don't think I know what you've done. But when you call me baby, I know I'm not the only one. You've been so unavailable. Now sadly I know why. Your heart is unobtainable, even though Lord knows you have mine. You say I'm crazy, 'cause you don't think I know what you've done. But when you call me baby, I know I'm not the only one. I have loved you for many years. Maybe I am just not enough. Made me realize my deepest fear by lying and tearing us up. You say I'm crazy, 'cause you don't think I know what you've done. But when you call me baby, I know I'm not the only one. You say I'm crazy, 'cause you don't think I know what you've done. But when you call me baby, I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. And I know, 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 oh, oh. I know I'm not the only one. Thanks. Everybody.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Emily and Chris. Really quick, while I have you here, Emily, you've got a workshop that sounds really, really interesting that I just wanted to highlight really quick. You're doing a lunchtime workshop, so noon to 1, and the class is called Songs of Healing. Can you talk a little bit about that really quick?
Yeah, so it's basically going to be a space where a bunch of us, students, are going to bring songs, either originals or just covers, anything like that, and share them together. Songs that have been speaking to them during this time of quarantine, songs that have been lifting them up, or songs that have really spoken to them in some way, and just to be able to share that together in a community.
That sounds beautiful. So there's going to be 3 of those lunchtime workshops, everybody, on September 29th, October 13th, and a very special Election Day, November 3rd lunchtime workshop. So if you need some peace, you can find it here online at passim.org/classes. Thank you so much, Emily Baker and Chris Sartori, for closing out the night, and everybody sign up for their vocal harmony ensemble class that happens Monday nights at 6:30. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Rachel.
Thanks,
Passim. Love you guys.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. I'm very excited for the fall semester. Everything's starting the day after Labor Day, so check out our full schedule at passim.org/classes. Email me at rachel@passim.org if you have any questions about anything related to the School of Music. And if you would like to donate to Passim for this wonderful show, our suggested donation is $15, and you can find that link at passim.org/stream. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and thank you to all of the amazing instructors who are they are so talented, and they work so hard and are so dedicated to the students. Thank you for being here for us during this really difficult time, and much love, everybody. Have a wonderful night.